you've got to master space. Disclaimer, I'm not responsible for any losses in your ranked games, tournaments, or even the breakups with your friend group. So, I have discussed different positions in the last video. However, positions are going to be combined in rematch. We only have 4 to 5 people inside this massive field, and we have to operate as a dynamic team, moving around so that we can free and overload the spaces. Let's start with the 3/3. We're gonna split the field into 3 layers: the defensive third, the middle third, and the final third, each requiring distinct focus and skills. In the first third, teams organize to prevent goal and either build play patiently or sit compact to counterattack. The key idea is to win or keep possession safely, then send the ball forward. The middle third is the transition zone, demanding movement to create passing lanes, maintain possession, and break lines. The basic approach is quick and simple passes to break line and move constantly to offer options. The final third is all about chance creation and finishing, using overloads, clever runs, and precise combinations to score. A pivotal objective is to pull defenders with runs, then combine for a shot or a cross. So, we've talked about horizontal layers. Now let's look at the vertical ones. Wide areas are near the touchline. They are used by the wingers to create width from the far sides. Half spaces are between the wide and central channels. They are responsible for being the bridge for passes to getting the ball forward. Lastly, center is the zone right in front of the goal. Strikers are mostly positioned here because they must have high-level finishing attributes and are able to score goals. How do we organize our players to cover these zones? This is where formations come in. A formation is just a way of arranging your players across the pitch. Think of it like a blueprint, a starting structure that helps a team use the 3/3 and half spaces efficiently. You might use a 2-2 to dominate midfield and overload both half spaces, a 1-3 to counter and flood the final third, or maybe a 3-2 to slowly build and create chances around the wings. The shape should evolve with possession. Formations are just your launchpad. Movement makes them meaningful. Analysis time!
47 à jouer, mais là ça commence à faire le large du côté de cette équipe de BH. Vajay peut-être sur le côté droit, ouais, ça va être compliqué. Finalement c'est bien joué, Quentin encore une fois. Stratex, il va tenter de la remettre pour Quentin, elle est un peu longue. Roysam qui s'est jeté, attention, la passe qui est belle, la frappe.
I'm gonna explain this. The opponents lost the ball by a bad pass. Okay, watch Fajai's intention. He drives the ball towards the wide area. He is dragging the nearest defenders out with him. At the same time, Sei was positioned a bit close as an additional passing option for Fajai. This shift pulls the defender's block to one side, making an overload on the left side, on the left wide area. And this quietly opens up the middle third and the central lanes over here. Well, this is like the center area, then this is like the middle third. Then Contain moves. I mean, it was an intended pass, but Contain was obviously being marked so tightly, so Contain just slid it towards Stratex as a pass. And this, as Stratex knew that it was going to be open in the center in the final third, then Contain went inside, Stratex passed. Well, if this connected, then it would be a goal. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Though the first opportunity isn't perfect, their manipulation of space pays off, and the ball ends up in the back of the net eventually. So what this team did brilliantly was to bait pressure to one flank, then attack the underloaded side. Kenton created a space, then filled it again. Well, it was a great space manipulation in action from Blue Hands. You just learned the fundamental operating system of modern football. The 3/3, they have spaces and formations as launchpads. Smart players don't chase the ball. They chase the space, opportunity, and the why behind it. That's all for today. See you in the next video.